Hi everyone, Scio Alchemist here. Today I want to talk about purpose, embracing darkness, becoming a mage, becoming a witch. Many of you ask me this question and I want to answer it for you because I do have a lot of content on my channel about this, but it's probably hard to find because I've talked about it a while back. First of all, one thing I want to get straightforward with you, it's about purpose. It's about finding out what you want to do and who you are. You get to a point in your awakening, in your journey, in your transformation where you realize that the purpose you have in life, you actually create it by yourself. It's not given to you. Many people are going to tell you that it's given to you. Many religions, many dogmas are going to tell you that the purpose is given to you, that it's something you're born to fulfill, that you come here to fulfill a certain mission, and that is your purpose. And while it could be true for many people seem like they come to earth with a purpose and it's with them, that purpose is with them since birth, and they become very good at what they do since a young age, and then they become very successful, and it just looks like they haven't been through a lot and they don't have a lot of trials, a lot of tribulations, a lot of problems. It is true that some people don't show that, but the people who feel like they're born with a purpose, then maybe they are born with a purpose, maybe they have a different story. And if you're one of them, then maybe you know it, you know what your purpose is, and it's great. It's great if you know what your purpose is. That's, you already figured out 50% of your reincarnation. Now you just have to embark on your journey and work on that purpose so you can fulfill your soul. But here I'm addressing the people who don't know what their purpose is, who are confused, who are not sure. Maybe they have an idea about what their purpose is, but they are not really certain. I'm here to tell you that if you're feeling like that, and if you feel like you love different things and you want to explore different things and you want to do different things, and you're always wondering and you're always making your mind work, thinking, asking questions, then you might not get anywhere. The thinking, the questioning might not get you anywhere. You have to get to making your own purpose. You build it, you fabricate it in this lifetime. Maybe it's not given to you, maybe you didn't come here to fulfill a specific purpose, maybe it's different purposes, maybe it's many things. But if you need fulfillment, because fulfillment is very important. If you're not fulfilled in life, if you do things and you feel emptiness all the time, you're not going to be happy, you're not going to feel like you're alive. To feel like you're alive, you need to have some sort of fulfillment, and sometimes you have to create something by yourself, for yourself, and you have to do it every day so you can feel fulfilled. And if you don't do that, you're not going to feel alive. You're not. And this is the misunderstanding that happens in society, where these motivational speakers or religious dogmas tell you, no, you have a purpose. You come here on earth with a purpose because God gave you that purpose, And if you see, the truth of the matter is that maybe only 3%, it looks like 3% of humans figured out their purpose and they're good at it, and that's it. People who are just like since day one, they're so good at something and they're so successful at it, and they're so, it looks like they came here and everything was figured out for them, and the rest of humanity don't know what their purpose is. Otherwise, why do you think people are stuck in 9-to-5s? Otherwise, why do you think people are stuck in day jobs every day? It's because people don't know their purpose. And usually those are the smartest people out there. Because when you're smart, being smart on earth, and this is something I just figured out recently, I used to think about it a lot, but being smart is a curse. It's not really a blessing on earth. Being smart works against you on earth, because earth is kind of a planet that's full of stupidity and dumbness. And being smart in this planet will work against you. It's gonna actually be an obstacle for you. It's not gonna help. It's not gonna be something useful for you. You're gonna find out that most people who are successful, or people who think they have a purpose, are not actually the brightest people. They're not actually the smartest people. People who actually changed history in the past, if you go and read their biographies, and I'm talking about ancient past and recent past, and you're gonna see how they kind of took decisions and their actions, you're gonna see that they're not really smart people. And when I talk about smart, I talk about life smart. For example, I'm gonna give you an example. A rich person, a super wealthy person, when they wanna invest in something, when they want to kind of invest millions of dollars in something, do you think they care about other people, or about Earth, or about animals, or about the oceans? Do you think they care who's harmed, who's not harmed? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it good in the long run? Is it good in the short run? These people, all they care about is money. It's because their mind is only focused on making money, and that's why they become richer and richer, because they don't have a developed mind that can think outside of the money part. And that's a curse, because if you think like that, it's going to be hard for you to be successful on earth. It's going to be hard to make money, because you're always thinking about the consequences. It's like, okay, I'm going to invest a couple $1 million here, but that's going to mess up the atmosphere in the long run. Or I'm going to invest a couple $1 million in this product, but this product 10 years from now is going to harm this species, and some of the animals are going to become extinct. But humans don't think like that. They think about just focusing their energy on one thing without thinking about the consequences. This is the Hermetic principle of cause and effect. They don't apply the Hermetic law of cause and effect. Every cause has its effect, and every effect has its cause. There's nothing that's random on earth. So the less smart you are, the more successful you will be, if you will. Some of the most smartest people that have ever lived, they died broke, or they died poor, or they died ridiculed, and they became famous only centuries later. Then humans started to appreciate them. Nikola Tesla, for example, he died broke because everybody thought he was a lunatic. And nobody believed in him. Nobody believed in what he was saying, because he was very smart. He was very, very, very incredibly smart. But in his era, he was the stupid one. So I want to share this with you so you can maybe lessen your smartness. You might be very smart, but if you're smart, you're gonna overthink. And sometimes you have to become like air, you have to become like spirit. Spirit flows. Spirit doesn't think. But it's good to have that balance. So if you're very smart, and if you find yourself, you have that kind of sharpness in your mind, you overthink and you're always asking questions, that can work against you, especially while you are a human being on earth. So try to kind of become more flexible and flow like water, like earth. Maybe observe the wind, spend some time outside in nature, observe water, see how it works, and you can learn how to become a little bit more flexible so you can apply that in your life. And if you combine that flowiness with your smartness, you can become such a beautiful masterpiece. And remember that if you don't think what your purpose is, make one, build it, just like how empires are built. We never say an empire is given, we say an empire is built. Most of the empires that were given ended up failing, and the empires that were built by someone or by a group of people are the ones who became part of history. So build your purpose, build it. If you don't think you have one, build it based on the things you're passionate about, based on the things that you love, based on the things that make you fulfilled. And don't compare yourself with the people who talk all the time about that you come here with a conceived purpose. What if that doesn't apply to you? Maybe it applies to them, maybe it applies to other people, but maybe it doesn't apply to you. So make your own purpose. Make this reality work for you and not the other way around. Don't let the reality make you work for it. Make it work for you. It's your reality. So make your own purpose. Live for it. Make it fulfill you. Don't wait for something or someone to tell you that you have a purpose and this purpose is going to fulfill you. Don't wait for that to happen. So that's how you can hopefully find your purpose. And sometimes by doing that, the universe leads us to the real purpose that we were looking for. First of all, we have to fabricate, we have to build our own purpose from scratch. And by doing so and working on it and crafting it and brushing it up and spending the hours and time and energy and practice, then throughout experience and with the years, Spirit leads you and shows you finally what your real purpose is all about. Then it tells you this is what it is. Because fulfillment is very important. And I want you guys to be fulfilled. You have to be fulfilled in life. If you don't feel fulfillment, no matter what you do, no matter how much money you have, no matter how many friends you have, no matter how many things you can own or acquire, you're not gonna feel alive. So make sure whatever you do gives you fulfillment for you, for yourself. And if you don't have it, make it. And people don't think about what they have to say. Their opinions are really not important. Just remember that. Remember that someone who's miserable is gonna want to see you miserable. Don't listen to miserable people. And if someone gives you negative energy or tries to bring you down, just ignore them. Move forward, walk forward. Keep walking your path, keep moving on. Don't think about them. Don't give energy to them. Don't give your thoughts to them. If they try to bring you down and try to, give you a bad behavior or whatever it is, ignore them. Total ignore. Because when people see that you're happy, when they see that you're fulfilled, when they see that you're on your path trying to accomplish something for you, they don't like it. So it could be anyone. It could be someone close to you or someone you meet randomly in your day-to-day life, and they see that in you. They see your energy, they see you're different, and they don't like it. They don't like that you're like that. They're like, why is this person like this? And they're gonna try to bring you down, either by treating you bad or by giving you the evil eye or by just trying to start something with you out of thin air, something of course negative. My advice to you for that: ignore, move on, leave that place, don't respond to them, don't waste your energy on them, don't reply, nothing. Walk, move on as if they don't exist, because you're not here to waste time on people like that. Okay? So this is what I have to tell you in this video. I hope this helps. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comment section, have you found your purpose? And what do you do to embark on your journey, on your path? What are the tools that you use? And how do you overcome your struggles? Maybe you can share in the comment section if you want to. Maybe it's gonna help some other people who also read the comments. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.